friends with China Xinhua News on our social account of Xinhua News Agency. Today I'm standing here in Sunit Right Banner in North China's Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. And here is a grand party organized by the local government to the public. This evening party was held to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the founding of the Ulan Muqir of Sunit Right Banner. The Ulan Muqir was the most well-known troupe on the grassland of Inner Mongolia. This is also China's first Ulan Muqir. Ulan Muqir means the red bud troop or mounted troop on horses. So they were organized and they were founded to bring the cultural performances to the people living on this grassland and prairies of Inner Mongolia. You can see here this young performers of a new generation of Ulan Muqir just now gave us one show of the traditional instrument of Mongolian style. Later on, they will bring us more. The evening party just starts from just a few minutes before, and more performances will be given in the next few minutes. And see, the host and hostess are coming, and they will give us a brief introduction of this party. Okay, I can translate that for you. And they are saying that the grassland here in Sunit Right Banner is the most beautiful grassland in Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. And the performance today was given by the Ulan Muqir, the first Ulan Muqir in China. This Ulan Muqir has celebrated their 60th anniversary today, and over the past 60 years, generations of performers have brought lots of good culture performances and improved the education on the grassland. And today the theme of this party is called Forever Melody. That means this Ulan Muqir will give us their performances forever and ever to the people on the grassland. As we can see here today, lots of people coming from different parts of the autonomous region are coming here to watch this event. As a tradition, Ulan Muqir always bring the performance free to the public, to people in Inner Mongolia. And today it's the same organization, and everyone comes here for free. You can see on this square of Sunit Right Banner, large amount of people gathering here. And they are all the fans of the Ulan Muqir Red Bud Troupe, including the senior residents, including these young children, and they are all watching this grand performance. And the hostess are wishing the audience good luck and a prosperous future. A colorful Sunit, the next performance called Colorful Sunit is going to be shown. You can see the gestures of this performance. These gestures and movements comes from the horse riding of the prairie. It's about a romance on the ground. This is a group of young men riding horses on this grassland, as shown in this performance. One of the reasons that the Ulan Muqir was popular among the public is that their performances come from the daily life of the life of the herdsman on the grassland. In the past, on the grassland, people live very far away from each other, and very few people live on this grassland. Therefore, it is very hard for them to go to towns and cities to watch a certain performance. And the job of this Ulan Muqir was to go to these vast and remote areas to bring this education and performance to the people living in these remote areas. And today, as they celebrate the 60th anniversary of this Ulan Muqir, and people gather here at the one of the biggest county in Shilingol, called Sunit Right Banner. And the performances are showing that the liquor drinking culture here, and play a game of drinking liquor. In the past, the people on this grassland, they always stop there. If the Ulan Muqir come to their village or towns, they even stop their work and gather for the arrival of this Ulan Muqir. Oh, this red bud troupe. How is the performance just now? I think better performance to be seen later. A group singing without the music is going to be shown, and is one of the most popular style of Mongolian singing. And the performance holding the hada. The white hada is a gift of silk for guests from faraway places, showing their hospitality and generosity. 60 years of history, this Ulan Muqir has brought so many performances for the public. The Ulan Muqir, the name in Mongolian language, it means that a troupe that travels from one grazing site to the other, performing for herdsmen who live in some of the most remote areas. This Ulan Muqir today, they were founded in 1957, 60 years ago, in the Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. Generations of the performance have brought the performances to the herdsmen and villagers taken root in the prairie. And today this performance is shown to the public free of charge. This song is really touching. It echoes about the sky and grass. The hostess is speaking Mongolian. And we pray for the good life in the future. And a dance is going to be shown. Isn't this dance beautiful? Aren't these ladies beautiful? People on this grassland, they have special love for the Ulan Muqir, for the members of the Red Bud troupe. Some of the old men always say that these members of the Ulan Muqir always like their children, playing, performing for their motherland. This is a really beautiful dance. This this performing group called Ulan Muqir has 60 years of history. And today there's this evening party, this performance was held by them to celebrate their 60th birthday. Ulan Muqir is China's special cultural performing team, especially in Inner Mongolia. There are many Ulan Muqir in Inner Mongolia, but this one is the most well-known one, the most famous one, with 60 years of history. Look close to the gestures. These gestures reflect the daily movement of getting milk from the sheep and cows. And these dances show their special love for milk, for their cattle. Thank you, ladies. It was a really nice performance, showing your special love for the grassland and for the autonomous region. This year also, the Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region is celebrating the 70th anniversary of its founding. If you ever come to Inner Mongolia, surely make sure that you come to visit to have a performance of this Ulan Muqir. Thank you. Next one is a men's solo, Her in My Dream. He must be one of the most famous singers on this grassland. The lighting of this stage is wonderful. On the back of the stage, the screen is showing one of the most beautiful river in Mongolia. And the singer is singing in Mongolian language. And we can see here large amount of fans of this Ulan Muqir was gathering on the square of Sunit Right Banner. They're watching a live of this performance. In the past, that this troupe ride the horses to their homeland, but today they come to the city to celebrate their 60th anniversary of the founding. So in this city, in this county of Sunit Raidbana in Chiringol of Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, people coming from different parts of this autonomous region gather here at this square, all watching this performance free of charge. From their waving hands, you can see their love for this Ulan Muqir. Many people on the grassland, especially the old people, they call the Ulan Muqir their children. Just imagine that your children is performing proudly for the whole country. And here, fans with China Xinhua News, you are also lucky here today with us, appreciating, watching this special performance with special flavor from the grassland of China. Great song it is. Thank you. And the name of this performance is called Forever Melody, symbolizing the performance of Ulan Muqir or the tradition of Ulan Muqir will be here, long-lasting, long-living on the grassland. Ulan Muqir performers are devoted and always have an attachment to the herdsmen on the prairie. It is a spirit that has been passed down from generation to generation. Later on, I believe more performance will be here, and if you look closely to the gestures, and you will find that these gestures of this performance are all from the daily life. You know, the members of this Ulan Muqir not only brings the performances, brings art to people, but also they are very capable of the many daily jobs. They can fix things and they can do works for the villagers. Today people have the radio and television, but they still prefer the performance because they can see their life in these songs and dances. On stage, the performers are holding the books. This symbolizes that in the past, they bring the books, newspapers to the villagers on the prairie. It is them who bring the knowledge to these people living in these remote areas of Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. It is them who let the villagers know about the outside world in the past. Not only did the members of the Ulan Muqir perform for herdsmen, but they also helped the herdsmen with shepherding, sheep shearing, and mowing. You may wonder how they travel to the grassland today. I can tell you that today they have vehicles, but it's not that easy. Sometimes the vehicles can break down on the grassland, causing problem for them to go to the remote areas. But most of the Ulan Muqir performers are able to bear this hardship. On the screen in the back of these singers, you can see a Mongolian yacht there. This is the shelter of the herdsman on the grassland. Today, on stage, the performers are very young, and the previous generation are sitting in the audience. They're reading books here, symbolizing people living on the grassland, also reading books. For most of the people on the grassland, their knowledge enlightenment comes from the Ulan Muqir. The Ulan Muqir here, literally, it means the mounted troop, meaning that previously this performance will ride horses to the shelters, to villages on the grassland. I love this song. Let's take a close look of these young performers.
түүхий бүрэнч ирээдүйг багтган ая дууны үдшдэг маань та бүхнийхөө сэтгэлийн өндөр дээр ийм сайхан хүрч байна. Бүх орны шилдэг Улаан Muqir нэг, бүх орны арган содон Улаан Muqir нэг, нэгдүгээр төрлийн Улаан Muqir болох манай сүм баруун хөшөөнөө Улаан Muqir тухайн үеийн хүүхэд багшуудынхаа ямар сонин зүйлийг олж харахгүй байгаа бодоод байдаг хандуулаад 1981 онд
Okay, I know that you're waiting for the translation. I'm also waiting for the Chinese translation of the Mongolian words. In the past 60 years, thousands of performers have joined this Ulan Muqir. And in 1981, the Ulan Muqir, the mounted troop, was reorganized and adding many new styles of performances, such as the puppet performance. And most of the children are learning the puppet show. different of puppet show are very popular on the grassland. And next shown is called the puppet show from Sunit. Sunit is the name of our current location. It is a county in Xilingol of Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. Wow. Let's see what that is. A puppet show given by the performance of this Ulan Muqir. This is special and lovely. This puppet is wearing a traditional Mongolian clothes. These two children puppets shows the childhood, the happy childhood on the grassland. You can see not only singing and dancing, but also this new style of puppet show is also on the program list of the Ulan Muqir. It's a really cute. I think most of our fans on the Facebook or Twitter, they show their love for the grasslands in Inner Mongolia also, and some of them wish to come here. That's really lovely. That's sweet and lovely and funny also. And he doesn't want to leave the stage, we can see there. Many bows and waiting for the applause from the public. And he loves this stage very much. He doesn't want to leave. The camels in Sunit, here, current location, is also well known. This style of singing is called humai. This is a traditional style of singing in Inner Mongolia. This is a kind of tradition and very old style of singing of the Mongolian ethnic group. And this is also enlisted as one of the intangible cultural heritage. Fantastic voice. And members of this Ulan Muqir, the Red Bud troupe, can do many things besides the performing. After going back from the stage, they can go to cooking and washing, and they fix the home appliances for the villagers, farmers and herdsmen. They spread the culture, science, knowledge, and most of the shown here programs are directed by themselves, reflecting the life of the on the grassland with many new styles. Today this performance was given by the Ulan Muqir, and they are celebrating their sixth birthday, the 60th anniversary of their founding. In 1957 this Ulan Muqir was founded with only 9 members, but today it has thousands of members and is one of the best Ulan Muqir group in Inner Mongolia. It has become the pride of Inner Mongolia. And I think that some performers are giving some of the presents symbolizing their friendship and their love for the people in Sunit here. Now a 40 minutes performance, and it's very wonderful here. And here I am in Sunit of Inner Mongolia in North China, and you please visit this place, and you can come to have a performance of this Ulan Muqir. I believe that will be breathtaking and takes your lifetime memory. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this performance with me today, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.
Уlan Muqirийн мэндэлсэн 60 жилийн он баяраар ийм сайхан хүндхэн болийг